光る海光る大空光る大地有効無限の地平線走れてとも川よりも速く叫べ胸を張れ鋼鉄の船をはいはい
The fate of the people of the world was in my hands as I faced the Thunder Maker.
It's a beautiful, beautiful day out there. Truly it is. With no special problems in Metropolitan City at the moment, there's no reason why Tobor, Jenny, and I shouldn't go fishing. After all, I believe that it does people a lot of good to be out in the fresh air relaxing once in a while. Yes, sir. That's a good idea. You're in the hands of an expert fisherman.
Oh, this was a wonderful idea, Chief Fumble-Thumbs. You'll show us how to catch lots of fish, okay?
You betcha. Just leave it to me.
Oh, what a beautiful drive this is.
Here's where I show you some expert fishing, okay? Hey! My hat! Wait! Come back here!
Chief Fumble-Thumbs, come back here. I didn't want you going in after those fish personally, Chief. Say, look at that sky. Suddenly seems to have clouded up.
I guess we're in for some stormy weather.
Sounds like something worse than a simple storm.
It does? I can't hear it.
Here it comes.
Tornado!
It's heading this way!
Let's get out of here! I think it's catching up with us. Look out!
What was that, Chief? What hit?
It was a stone, I think.
Yes, it was a big one, too.
Hey! Darn near hit me square that time.
They're hailstones, and they're just huge.
You better get down, both of you.
Seems to have stopped.
Thank heavens, yes.
Boy, I'll admit it, I was scared. Ah! Oh, no!
Oh, boy, lightning! Whoa! Hey, Tobor, are you all right?
Of course. Now stay down.
The terrible series of storms that hit Metropolitan City came at the same time. Similar storms occurred throughout the world. International weather scientists are now of the belief that serious upheavals have taken place in the substratosphere air currents.
What do you think, Tobor?
About what?
About all those strange storms. Isn't it strange that they should hit all over the world at the same time? It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Uh-huh.
Is it possible that someone could be causing them?
Uh-huh.
Is that all you can say to me, Tobor? You're not paying any attention to me at all.
Uh-huh.
Tobor! Hello? Oh, Chief.
Yes, Chief. What is it? Oh? You say you have an urgent assignment for me, huh? I'll be right there.
Emergency?
I think so. I'll probably be gone for some time. Watch the office, will you, Jenny?
Okay.
I knew that Chief Fumble-Thumbs had a very important and highly confidential matter for me to handle because he had instructed me to report to the top-secret conference room. Oh, Professor Genius. Didn't expect to see you here. Well, what's the assignment, Chief?
I want you to go to the country called Amnigon. It's a small Middle Eastern nation that's almost all desert.
Amnigon, huh? What's going on there, Chief?
Well, the fact is that we suspect all this crazy weather might be originating in that little country, Eighth Man.
I see. But what led to that theory?
The jet streams over all the countries that have these terrible storms seem to originate over Amnigon. And the other day, when one of our jets was flying over Amnigon, it was suddenly shaken by a kind of sonic boom from the ground.
Must be the effects of some sort of experiments going on in Amnigon, I imagine.
We think that's the answer.
But what makes you think that those experiments would have anything to do with the bad weather?
I have good reason indeed to think so, Eighth Man. A very old friend of mine, Dr. Monsoon, lives and works there. His work is devoted to the control of weather.
Weather control, Professor Genius?
Technique that will control the elements to produce desired weather, good or bad.
So they're causing disasters to occur in countries throughout the world with this technique that you've heard of.
I could hardly accept that as possible. Dr. Monsoon is a fine man who would never permit the use of his invention as a weapon. However,
those disasters did happen, and the weight of evidence leads us to Amnigon. That's why you must go to Amnigon and investigate very carefully.
I understand, sir. I'm ready to leave right away.
as soon as you get there, look up Dr. Monsoon. I feel he will cooperate.
Yes, sir.
You must succeed, Eighth Man, because another series of storms would be disastrous. The fate of the world is in your hands.
And so I was on my way to the country of Amnigon, a land of heat and desert, on my way to try to find the cause of the terrible storms that threatened worldwide destruction. What impressed me most about the little nation of Amnigon was the poverty of the people and the crude arrogance of the military men who seemed to be everywhere. I went directly to Dr. Monsoon's laboratory.
I am Monsoon. Who are you?
My name is Tobor. Professor Genius sent me to see you, Doctor.
Professor Genius, a good friend. A great scientist indeed. Is this merely a social call then, my young friend? Mr. Tobor?
I've come here to talk with you about your studies in artificial weather production, Dr. Monsoon.
Artificial weather. Yes, I have been working in that field for some time, Mr. Tobor. As you no doubt have noticed, the climate in this country is so hot and dry that neither industry nor agriculture can prosper. I had hoped, by my research into artificial weather, to create equipment that would bring rain as we desired it, and moderate temperatures, perhaps to turn Amnigon into a prosperous country.
And did you have very much success, Dr. Monsoon?
I was ordered to stop my research.
To stop?
Yes, National policy changed when the previous elected government was overthrown and Colonel Blizzard took over. There was no longer any effort to improve the lot of the ordinary people.
Well, how far did your research go before you stopped?
What do you mean, how far, eh?
With your equipment, could you have controlled the weather of nations thousands of miles away? Had you made that much progress in your research, Doctor? Professor Genius asked me to find out. Doctor, it is urgent that you tell me.
What authority do you have to demand secrets from me, young fellow? I have only your word about who you are.
This isn't a game. Oh.
Dr. Monsoon, we've come to get you by order of Colonel Blizzard himself.
And where do you plan to take me, Commander?
To the desert. Come on.
To a rocket-firing base, you mean?
You shouldn't talk that way in the presence of a visitor from a foreign country, Doctor. This way, Doctor.
What's this? Is Monsoon a prisoner in his own country?
One of my troops will give you a personal escort to a hotel, foreigner.
This is it for you, foreigner. Get out.
We're out in the middle of the desert. What do you mean to do?
You'll find out soon enough. Now move.
Are you planning to leave me out here in the middle of the desert with no food or water?
You won't need food or water.
Are you planning to shoot me just because I talked to Dr. Monsoon?
Here's your answer. Hey, where did that guy go?
Right here.
Huh? Eighth man?
That's right. I know that you were just obeying your colonel's orders, so I'm going to give you a chance to throw down that gun and surrender quietly.
Nothing doing.
Well, you wouldn't listen to reason. You leave me absolutely no choice but to take action.
Ah! Oh!
Now I'll just take his identity. This disguise should get me into that rocket-firing base, all right.
That must be it. And there's a ramp that leads right into it. Here I go.
You do pay close attention, Doctor. We're bringing up 2 rockets equipped with your weather control device. The Thundermaker, as I have named it.
How many of those rockets have you fired thus far, Colonel Blizzard?
4 as of yesterday. 20 more will ruin every nation in the Northern Hemisphere. Every one. Isn't it wonderful, Doctor? Think of it. All the great, civilized, powerful nations of the world at the mercy of the little desert country of Amnagon. Ha! Your weather control machine will make me dictator of the world.
I had no idea that you intended to use my invention in this terrible way. I would never have permitted it. I had dreams, hopes of turning this poor parched desert into a wonderfully prosperous agricultural country.
Those rockets are the only way to make this country prosperous, Doctor. Out there you see the way to make Amnagon wealthy and powerful. And I tell you, the only way.
Wealth? Power? You mean insanity, Colonel Blizzard. Insanity, do you hear?
By the way, we've improved the Thundermaker. Watch. That missile is equipped with a sun filter, and we have just finished successful testing on 3 of them.
A sun filter? That's absolutely monstrous. You'll freeze every living thing on Earth. Are you mad, Blizzard?
No, I am not mad. I am a brilliant leader. I plan to mass produce these rockets, and that is why I need your help. There are complicated units involved that have to be redesigned. Then we will build hundreds and have the entire world at our absolute mercy.
I refuse.
You refuse? Are you going to be a traitor to the nation of Amnagon?
Working for you is not the same as working for Amnagon, Colonel Blizzard.
Lock him up until he changes his mind.
Yes, sir.
I will never be a party to such mad, cruel schemes. Never. Do you understand?
I understand very well, and I will help you get out of here if you will explain all this to the World Federation once you're free.
You're asking me to tell the whole world about the disgrace of my own country. Who are you?
I assure you I'm on your side. This newspaper will tell you what damage Blizzard has already done throughout the world.
The Colonel wants to see you in his office right now.
Yes, sir?
At ease, soldier. You may sit down. You're a good man. I assume you got rid of the foreigner? Permanently, of course.
As you commanded.
Was he a spy? Answer! You certainly ought to know. What? See if you recognize this picture.
A hidden TV camera at the doctor's cell. That's right.
Fool, you're a spy, and I will carry out your sentence without any further delay. But you're eighth man.
That's right. Do you still intend to execute me?
The Thundermaker will do it. So the Thundermaker was too much for you. You're finished, you meddling fool. What a marvelous robot. I wonder if we can duplicate him for use as soldiers.
The heat. It's keeping my brain from operating.
Before taking you apart to analyze you, I want you to know we fired another Thundermaker rocket over Metropolitan City.
Tobor, hurry back wherever you are!
Oh, I wonder what Eighth Man's doing. Doesn't he know we're in real trouble here?
He's much too hot to work on. I'll cool him off with a quick shower.
That's just what I need to return to normal. I feel stronger already.
Now to take him apart.
Thank you, Colonel Blizzard. Now! Plans for the Thundermaker. This is just the evidence I need for the World Federation.
Why, you're eighth man.
Are you going to cooperate, Dr. Monsoon?
You're the robot my friend Professor Genius made.
That's right. And now I have to ask you to decide which side you're on, Doctor.
There is no further question in my mind. Blizzard must be stopped. I read about the horrors he has caused.
Then let's get going, right now.
How on earth are we going to get out of this place, eighth man, with all the guards?
We'll go through the front gate.
And we'll do it using this space and this uniform. There's the main gate just up ahead, Doctor.
A few more feet and we're free, eh? What's that?
That's an alarm, Doctor. We'd better take cover.
Eighth man! Eighth man! Attention! This is Colonel Blizzard. This is your last chance. You must surrender and return the plans you stole. If you do not, I will fire 3 filter missiles. I will be waiting on the roof for 5 minutes. 5 minutes!
What? Filter missiles, Doctor?
He means sun filters, a terrible weapon that was created out of my research into weather control. If those missiles are fired, the sun filter will block the warming rays of the sun. Soon, the entire Earth will be covered by sheets of ice. No living thing on Earth will be able to survive such terrible cold. I don't know what we can do.
There's no choice. Here, you keep these. I must go. I will meet Colonel Blizzard on the roof, but not to return the plans. I will destroy the missiles.
You're going alone? But you can't. He'll be waiting for you with all sorts of armament. You won't have a chance, eighth man.
I said there was no choice, and I meant it. The fate of the whole world is at stake. I cannot think about my own safety now. I must go.
Don't do it, eighth man.
I have to. Wish me luck, Doctor.
About 4 more minutes. I'll bet eighth man will be here even though he knows this is a trap. It's almost time. All you men, stay on the alert. I know he'll come. Another minute. If he doesn't, I'll fire those missiles, and then I'll declare war against the world. Fire! He's still standing! Get him!
I can use this gasoline truck as a weapon.
Confounded eighth man!
One missile down and 2 more to go. This cable will help on this one. Now, here we go. And now the last one.
Right next to that last rocket, I have a Thundermaker unit installed. That will stop him.
Oh, I'm helpless.
You're going to lose this battle, eighth man.
I've got to get that last missile, or the people of the world are doomed. I must try. I can't.
Now for the finishing stroke. This lever will increase the force 10 times. I'm hit. Dr. Monsoon.
Oh, thank you.
I will have my revenge on the world after all.
I'll just knock off the sun filter unit.
Thank you, eighth man, for myself and for the entire world. And that is the end of Colonel Blizzard and his mad dreams of conquest.
That was the end of Colonel Blizzard, but not the end of the story. The World Federation got a full report, and in it, I described the need of the people of Amnigon for help. Food and supplies were delivered from all the great nations. And with the immediate needs of his people taken care of, Dr. Monsoon is back at work, trying to make the weather more temperate in his little country, trying to make a garden out of the desert. And I, too, was happy, although I was certainly sorry for the destruction that had been caused. I was on my way to report to Professor Genius, to report that, after all, his good friend Dr. Monsoon turned out to be just as fine a man as the professor thought he was. That, as a matter of fact, Dr. Monsoon had saved my life.